Your card is declined. The words echoed through the store. The cashier looked at the old man and sighed impatiently. I'm sorry, sir, you don't have enough money. The grandpa held the small cake box with shaking hands. Please, he whispered. It's for my grandson. He's very sick. He needs an expensive surgery. Today is his birthday. Just give me the cake. I promise I'll come back with the money after he gets better. The cashier scoffed. What does a cake have to do with surgery? You're holding up the line. Please leave. The people behind him stared. Ashamed, the grandpa slowly placed the cake back on the counter and walked out, with his head down. Back home, he sat alone at the kitchen table. Tears dropped onto his worn hands. I can't even afford a cake for his birthday, he whispered. How will I ever pay for his surgery? He closed his eyes. Oh, God, please help me. Ding dong, the doorbell rang. Surprised, he stood up and opened the door. A woman stood there holding a cake. Sir, she said gently, you dropped your ID at the store. The grandpa's eyes widened. Oh, thank you. You're very kind. She smiled and handed him the cake. I bought this for your grandson. The grandpa gasped. But why? He asked, confused. Her eyes filled with tears. You don't remember me? He shook his head. Many years ago, she said softly. I was a little girl begging on the street with my mother. We were trying to raise money for her surgery. The grandpa's breath caught. You came to us, she continued, not as a stranger, but as a doctor. You operated on my mother for free. You saved her life. Tears streamed down the old man's face. She reached into her bag and pulled out her hospital ID. I'm a doctor now, she said, smiling through tears, and I will operate on your grandson for free. The grandpa fell to his knees, crying. Kindness never disappears. It always comes back when you need it most. Drop a heart if this touched your soul.